geometry, it is a branch of mathematics which deals with points, planes, lines, rays, line segment, and angles. Now, whenever you're talking about angles, you're talking about points, you're talking about lines, then there are some sort of a place where you find there is an angle. If now I want to form a line, if this is my point, this is a point, this is point A and this is point B. If I join point A and B, I join them, I form a line. Now, if now you join point A and point B, you form a line. But if now you join point C and point D, you form a line. But this is a point and this is a point. This is a point and this is a point. This is a point and this is a point. If now I join those points, what is formed is called a line. Now, a line is formed after you have joined 2 points. That's a line. But what is an angle? If now you have 2 lines, you have line CD and you have line AD. If now they intersect, the point where they have intersected, they form an angle. Now, an angle is formed after intersection of lines. If now 2 lines intersect each other, they form an angle. No matter how they intersect, but the problem is that, or the point is that, they have intersected somewhere. At the point of intersection, an angle is formed. Example, this is line AB and this is line CD. They have intersected this one. The point of intersection, we call it vertex. That's the point of intersection. Now, the place where they have intersected, they form an angle. And that's why you can see we have 4 angles here. This is the first angle, this is the second angle, this is the third angle, this is the fourth one. No matter how they intersect, even if this one, also 2 lines have intersected and they have formed this angle. But also you can see, this also is a point, there is a point of intersection. We have this angle, we have this angle, we have this angle, we have this angle. Now the magnitude of an angle or the size of an angle depends on the way they have intersected. The way they intersect each other, it is the way they form an angle. Now you may see, this side have been reduced according to the way of intersection. So how you intersect, how these lines intersect, this is the way we do. Even if you form this is the line and this is the line, now this is an angle. This is an angle. So an angle is formed after 2 lines have intersected. If there is no intersection of the 2 lines, no angle. No angle without intersection. If now you are looking for an intersection, you are looking for an angle, they must intersect, lines must intersect somewhere. If they don't intersect, no angle. Now in short, angle is formed after intersection of the 2 lines. Now the next point is, we call it naming, not mentioning, naming. Naming an angle. Now think of the angle. We have this angle here. This is the A, this is B, this is the C. This is an angle. Then the other angle, we have this one. Let's say here there is C, B, here there is E. This is an angle. When naming an angle, we put letter of common end point at the center. Now the letter which is found at the vertex, this letter, the letter which is found at the vertex is written at the middle. The letter which is found at the vertex is written at the middle. Maanake herufi inayopatikana kwenye ncha inaandikwa katikati. You got my point? Now from here, if I want to name this angle, I may start from here. I either start from here or start from here. But what matters? Point B, I mean letter B, is between those two letters. It is possible to write A, B, C, this angle. But also it is possible to say C, B, A, this angle. Why is it possible? What matters, the letter at the vertex should be written at the middle. The same applicable to this one. You may like this one C, D, E. But also you may like E, D, C. So this is the name of this angle. The most point you have to understand in naming the angle. Very simple. Naming the angle is very simple. The letter at the vertex should be written at the middle. Means between those 2 points. Between those 2 letters, the letter at the vertex must be written between them. It is totally wrong to say this is DEC. This is not an angle. Maybe you're talking about the other angle. And also it is not possible to say BCN. This is not the angle that we're talking about. So naming an angle is very simple. It's all matters you write the letter that is found at the vertex between those 2 letters. Means at the middle of the letters. Maana ni kwamba unaandika herufi ambayo inapatikana kwenye kona inaandikwa katikati. Hilo ndio jina la pembe. Have I made myself clear? Yes. So that's the way we name it. So naming an angle is not an issue. It is very simple for you to name it. But what matters, the letter at the vertex must be written at the middle of those 2 letters, or between the 2 letters. You got it? Yes. Now, what does it mean when I say a line? Line, this one. We show this line, we show this sign, an arrow sign, means this line is continuous. Instead of drawing it to the long length, and you don't need to do it, but you want to show us mathematically, this is a continuous line, you show it arrow. You got it? Kwa hiyo ukitaka kuonyesha kwamba huu mstari unaendelea, unaonyesha kwa alama hii. Kwamba pamoja na kwamba nimechora mstari mfupi, lakini unafanyaje? Unaendelea. Are you together? Have I made myself clear? Yes. Now that was the second part in learning geometry. But the third part, we call it measuring an angle. Measuring an angle. Measuring an angle, you should have something to explain. We use something called protractor. Protractor. Not tractor. Don't say